avatar. Okay, there we go. How's it, everybody? Welcome back to the Paper Plane Inn. I'm Mikota Nui, and thank you guys for coming back for today's stream. I hope you guys actually had a bit of a good day today, and you guys, if you guys are working, I hope you guys did okay. If it's your day out today, then I hope that today was a relaxing day as well. So, how is everybody doing today? Are you guys all right? My day is pretty much okay as is for the time being. Hi! Thanks for the bits! Yeah, I'm okay. But other than that, I'm doing alright. Just a little bit of taking care of the house and lunch, but other than that, I'm okay. And there's a cat in my office. Hello, Gracie. Grace. Hey there, Gracie. Hello, sweet face. You're being sweet today. You're being a little bit affectionate, a little bit needy. But I have your attention. But you got my attention for a while. You're a little sweet cat. You're a sweet, sweet baby girl. You're a little cutie cat. Internet derped on me. Now I can't log in to my new Genesis right now. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Wild. I hope that you were able to get that account back. I really do. Kind of reminds me a little bit on how I can't really access to my DeviantArt anymore, but I hope I can contact support so I can actually get that back. But other than that, I figure it's about time for us to get back into today's subject of the stream. As you know, that today is not really a Cringe Fiction Thursday, because commissions and cringe fictions would always trade Thursdays every now and then. Since last week was cringe fiction, today is going to be commissions. And I think it's about time we actually get to work on that now, shall we? And as you can see, we got our canvas ready to go, and today's subject for the commission is none other than my friend's character, and by friend I mean, oh, for the love of Chin Chin. Okay, and by friend I mean DoJayMi's character, if you will. And DoJayMi has been my good friend for a long while, for almost a year now since we first met. But yeah, it's about time that I finally get to work on one of his characters for this commission. And with that, we are going to be starting off with his character Bruce, who is a ninja, and I already got a pose ready for him to go. He said that this commission is going to be a flat commission, so there's not going to be much rendering in here. So let's see if we can actually get to work on ironing out the details of this now, shall we? Cooperating with her with your blasted thing. Maybe so, but we'll come back, Lord Bloth. Welcome. Okay, now that's already done. Golem, I need you to change music tracks, please. Thank you, Golem. Alright. And now it's time for us to actually get to work. Now, I did my best as I could to give him a bit of a dynamic pose, but I'll see what I can do on trying to give him the details as best I could. So we're gonna minimize the shading right there. Oh wait, we're gonna minimize that, and we'll make another sketch layer, which is dedicated to us giving the detailed sketch. But I hope that you guys, your guys' week is doing okay so far. We're almost in the tail end when it comes to, we're pretty much in the tail end when it comes to July, and a lot of things pretty much happened during this time, hasn't it? I don't know what the future is going to hold for me after July, but come by August, things are going to be looking a little bit different. I said this thing before a couple streams back, but I'll say this again, that come by August, I'm going to be studying, I'm going to start focusing on doing some job search, and afterwards there's also going to be the Colossal Con when it comes to in the air, and that is where Steve and I are going to be going there to meet up with our friends, also have a good time. And if you guys actually wish to see me in person, well, I'm okay with that, you know? I'm most likely going to be cosplaying as Niui, since that is the most easiest thing to actually keep, to spot a mile away, if you will. So let's go, and I think I might have to make his eyes a little bit more narrower, but maybe I'll try to design his eyebrows first and see where we can go from there. That's his eyes so far. We're gonna design his ears, and I always have a liking to have, whenever it comes to D&D and or any game that if they or any media if they actually features this, I always have a liking when it comes to half-elves, because they're pretty much the perfect middle when it comes to picking either between human or elf, if you will. Cause with human, you got the pros is that they can learn a little bit of everything, but they also are pretty much the basic race to pick. not throwing shade in there, but it is kind of true. And there's also the fact that they're also one of the few races out there, especially when it comes to D&D and maybe Pathfinder, that they actually are the short-lived races, if you will. I mean, we humans actually live up to for about oh, Afton, hi, thanks for the head pat and welcome back.
I'm able to head pat you from this distance because I'm still hanging from the, well, of course.
Right. I forgot to take you down, so let me go and do that right now. There you go.
May I ask what you were talking about?
I was in the middle of talking about why I actually like half-elves, and I was actually talking about humans before I actually go talking about elves, and then I'm gonna go talk about half-elves, if you will.
Half-elves on their own are just really good, like especially as one of those half races.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it comes to lore and general lore around them, it is kind of interesting.
It does. It really does. And where was I when it comes to? Oh, right, the human parentage, if you will. And us humans, we live about 80 to 100 years as of late. Then again, when I was working as a caregiver, we have a resident who is living over 100 years old. Like, she's probably around 104, I think. It's been a while, but it doesn't help that she's my least favorite resident when I was still working as a caregiver. Also, welcome back, Paladite. I hope you actually have a good time here.
Woman too angry to die.
Thanks for the bits. I'm okay. I definitely should have made them softer when I had the chance, but I didn't get to last night. Now,
I mean, there is a fear that this is only theoretical, but it is possible for a human to live to 160.
Really?
Let me actually take a look. There's actually a world record holder for this. And that person, was called Jeanne Calment, who was she is the current world record holder for being over 120 years old.
What? Wait, what? That was a thing?
Yeah, unfortunately she passed away in 1997.
Oh. Well, man, to think that she lived up that long, that's actually pretty cool.
Although current oldest person in the world is her name is Maria Branyes Morara, who is currently 116 years old.
What?
I mean, people can surprise you.
Man. Also, I feel like if I had to flex, you say you've outlived everyone ever. Well, maybe so. And welcome into the Paper Plane Inn, Kelzar. I really hope you enjoy your time here. My name is Mikota Nui, and we are currently doing commission streams, if you will. And where was I when it comes to my previous topic? The half-elf parentage. And now that I'm done with humans, whereas when it comes to elves, because they live up a really long lives, really stupidly long lives. And it also helps that they are very proficient when it comes to their magic, but they can't really sleep. They also are known to be incredibly snobbish pricks, if you will.
I mean, if you've lived that long, you kind of know a lot of things which could make you, when it comes to knowledge and wisdom, it does come with ego.
Yeah, this is actually true. So when it comes to half elves, yeah, you're basically the perfect balance between two parents. You can still sleep and do normal things like human does, but you also have that a bit of extra long life thanks to your elven parentage. It also doesn't help that, given that, and sure that there's the con is that depending on what setting of your which character campaign you made in there. Hi, Shads. Yeah.
Just had to get my traditional greeting out of the way.
Of course you would, but I love you too.
Oh, what'd you do? Oh, I pull it off.
I hope I haven't missed too much.
No.
Oh no.
We just got started. But yeah. But the con when it comes to being a half-elf is that depending on what kind of character you have in your pocket or what setting you send your character out there to, not everyone is very keen when it comes to half races in general, especially half-elves who in some cases they have a harder time trying to fit in. So
Really?
And given this is somebody who is actually biracial, because I'm Filipino American, I felt that, you know? I really do. Because when I was growing up in the Philippines, I do had a hard time trying to mesh well with my peers. And I was actually bullied a lot for it. So when I actually got to move here into the U.S. since when I was 18, yes, the transition was hard. The transition the transition was hard, and it was also bumpy too. But there was a level of excitement for it. For the first time, I was actually pretty much found. Sorry if it goes to a little bit of a tangent.
Oh no, that's okay. I will say
is that not the point of hanging here in the inn, to just sit around and share a spell every now and then?
You know,
True.
fair enough.
I mean, there's actually something I am a little bit annoyed by when it comes to half-elves. D&D actually did a lot of stuff for like half-elves, like sea, drow, wood, and high, but they didn't do anything for the Eldrin or the Shadar Kai.
Well,
Kind of wish they did.
Well, in a way, now that you think about it, you remember my character Mira, if you will, the subject from the swimsuit month run, if you will.
Yep.
Her daughter is technically a half Shadar Kai elf, if you will.
Like, it's kind of weird because you don't actually see that many Shadar Kai players or characters.
Well,
Am I to assume you guys are talking about Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
And we apologize if it actually is makes you feel a little bit out of place, Shads. Honestly.
No, I find it very intriguing to listen to. It's just my brain tends to be a puddle of mush when it comes to understanding anything about Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, have you ever tried to actually, like, a little weird, but have you actually ever tried to play a game before?
I would like to, but no, I've never done it before.
I feel like we need to teach him now.
Well, maybe one of these days we can actually make a stream that is dedicated about creating characters, if you will.
That does sound quite nice.
Yeah. I mean, in a way, it'll be a learning experience. Like, one, it'll be dedicated to teaching you when it comes to teaching you, and to an extension of chat that what you must do and what to do in creating a new character for D&D. The other is I'm gonna take a page out of Melissa's book, and that's to let chat actually help me design a character, if you will. Is it going to be a chaotic stream? Yeah, and I'm willing to welcome the chaos, if you will.
Chaos is
Well,
fun.
that's exactly the thing. Normalcy is fucking overrated.
Agreed.
Shad's in the D&D. Doesn't he already have one little shrimp edgelord by the name of it? Don't you mean Turk? Because there's a fine line between Turk and Shad's.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Jay! Oh, wait
It's
a minute,
okay.
I just remembered! I forgot to actually make a screen share of Discord.
Yeah, I didn't say
So
anything.
hang on. What was the thing that was mentioned earlier?
I think chat kind of mistook you for Turk.
What were they saying about an edgy midget?
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, edgy midget?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow. And I thought
Wow,
you were
that was the night-
intimidating.
That was cool.
Were they speaking of their apex by any chance?
No. Where's my spray bottle? Nope. Nope.
God! Why does nobody know about influencing water?
Hey,
Get
back you holy thing.
Alright, I think you got rid of him.
Just to make it case, hold still. I'm gonna just bonk you over the head with my club.
No. I already took care of it. I already took care of it with my thought begun holy water.
Oh. It wasn't even
Nice.
the club, it was just my arm. Which I can turn into a club.
Welcome into the chat, Jay. I'm just in the middle trying to draw out your character because I may have, although I may already have drawn out the pose, I did not find the time to actually finish up by giving the final the final sketch, if you will. So we're doing that in real
The
time.
finer details.
What?
The finer details, right?
Yeah.
Is that a car indicator?
I believe he's driving.
Anyway,
this. Oh no.
Oh.
Anyway, I apologize for being late to the stream where my characters are being highlighted.
Sorry there, guys, but I think I need to go situate that, and I'm going into a tunnel.
Oh no!
Oh Christ.
Is she gone?
Hey, back, you foul fig.
Get back!
Oh, come on! That innkeeper's not here now, is she?
Give me a moment. No, it's something worse.
What?
Yeah. Ace returned.
Hello, Gremlin.
Yeah.
Hello, Gremlin.
Wow, what's going on here?
What is this thing meant to be?
What is this?
We
sassy
don't know,
small
and we'll be
child?
trying to figure it out.
What is this sassy small child?
What is this thing talking to me right now?
Yes.
We don't even know what it is, but all we know is that it's Faye.
What?
Faye?
What? Venison.
Yeah.
Venison.
What?
Venison.
What?
Venison.
What do you need?
It's Kirak time.
Oh Christ! Why do you do this to me?
What is she talking about?
Just watch.
Because I can venison. Look, there. See? Now you're now hanging on Kirak.
I dislike this.
Yeah, there he goes
but I'm
again.
used to it.
What is a chat going on about a gremlin?
Is
If-
it unbreakable gremlin? Yes. A gremlin is unbreakable.
We've tried to use many methods, but nothing has worked.
No, I am unbreakable. You're apex.
Yeah, well,
Fuck the
guess
gun.
what? I've got something worse than holy water.
Wait, what is that smell? Wait. Oh no, I kind of broke the chat a little bit. Wait, what is that smell?
Oh.
You smell like
What
sushi.
smell? I'm an inkling. Why, what were you expecting?
Wow, wait, you actually smell like sushi then.
What?
Ow.
Ouch! That was my tentacle you just bit!
I did nothing, cat! I did nothing! Right, fine. Is now going back into the What is wrong with all of you?
Why did she just bite me?
You
Don't
actually
worry
smell
about
like sushi.
Must be the holy water. Smells like sushi.
How does the holy water smell like sushi?
Salty.
Oh, salty. What?
I mean, the
Oh,
holy
holy.
water has salt in it.
You bite into the hand, that's what I did. No! Oh no, come on! How Gremlin is no! Gremlin Shadow is not sushi, but it smells like sushi though. I got the name on it. Oh, hello, Gremlin.
I am not the boy. I am unbreakable, the apex of the realm of shadows.
And yet you smell like fish. You may be the Lord
You know,
of Shadows.
when people say something smells fishy, this is not usually what they mean.
I mean, in all honesty, you may be the Lord of Shadows, but we have two Fae and a normal guy that makes absolutely horrific puns.
Hey, my puns are genius.
They're too endearing to listen to.
I don't even know what I'm being surrounded by right now.
Yes. You're still growling from having cheese and candy. No! No, please! I don't mean to do it! I'm screaming now! That's Gremlin What's your snackies? Please!
Have I missed something with their...
Non-breakable.
Why is this...
Amber. Wait, in that case, Farkas! 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 Farkas!
Wait, what? Who are you calling?
Farkas!
Hortex?
No, I say Farkas.
Oh. For a second I thought you said another one of my characters' names.
No.
I thought you
This
said.
gremlin speaking to me?
I think they
Yeah, I
are.
thought you said. Okay, listen. I thought you said fart gas, and I was very confused.
I was talking to one that's occupied in Shadboy plushie.
What?
Yes.
Why are you addressing me then?
Fine. I put it inside of hold that, I need to go and fix everything up and then, no, fine. Fargas,
What?
I put it inside of your hat.
Be careful, they're bullet ants.
I don't even wear a hat. That's the boys' thing.
Still, be careful. Those are bullet ants. I'm not even sure how they got them.
Oh no, not bullet ants. Anything but bullet ants.
Precisely the point.
Hey guys, what did I miss?
You put bullet ants in Shad's hat.
What? No!
I do not have a hat. I am not the boy. I am unbreakable.
Something
Yeah,
tells
keep telling yourself that.
How is it that the house gremlin can actually look at things with a straight face and not be afeared?
Well, here's the
That's a
thing.
good question.
They're simply indestructible.
You're asking me?
How big is this
I
map?
mean, the house gremlin is just weird. I think that's... She's, reckless, but weird.
I say they're foolish. And incredibly weird.
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
Oh, hello. The house gremlin didn't do anything weird, did she?
She
No,
put bullet ants
I-
in your hat.
But I wasn't even here. That was the Apex, who apparently I didn't even knew about the inn's existence.
I'm not even sure how they got in here.
Who would win, though? One, abomination from Shad's realm versus one house gremlin.
Someone make that to a meme, please.
My money's on the house gremlin.
My money's... Yeah, same here.
That'd be pretty funny to see, I won't lie. Seeing old Unbreakable trying to deal with the house gremlin.
I mean, come on, I would actually love to have a model of the house gremlin that is ready for Gary's Mod or SFM. Like, that will actually make my day.
Someone
Oh,
designed
Imagine.
dude. You know what you should do with the house gremlin model?
Hmm?
Give her similar proportions to, like, Hat Kid from A Hat in Time.
What?
Yes.
Like, the vibes are just there.
Yeah, like, especially with that, like, grin.
I mean, the house gremlin is just chaos incarnate in one 6 foot thing, if you will. Shad's realm is full of aim. I wonder what would the gremlin would imagine.
I just get this imagery of a bunch of, like, Apex just being surrounded by a bunch of gremlins.
Oh no! Nobody tell the house gremlin the duplicate tool is a thing.
Oh no.
That's terrifying.
Well, I won't.
That's a very terrifying notion. Mickey, gremlin bit in the apex. Ow! Oh no! Oh no!
Huh? Wait, hold up. The gremlin bit the old snow globe?
Yeah, according to chat.
Yeah, I am a little
She
bit
must have thought
annoyed.
it was a jawbreaker or something.
I'm a little annoyed because I'm trying to figure out how to sort out this map.
Okay, so. What do you think of the? Oh wait, yeah, you're driving. I forgot.
I will be able to join the stream, you know, from my computer because I finally got it set up yesterday.
That's
Nice.
good. That's good.
Yes, my grandpa came in and he fixed my desk.
That's great.
Yeah, it's just,
Indeed.
oh, God bless that man.
Let's see. Imagine if she could get into the mirror pool in Equestria. Oh no! Oh no!
No.
Oh no, too many gremlins.
That's that'll be one too many gremlins. Too many fucking gremlins. Too many.
One gremlin is too many gremlins.
Next thing you know, if the only thing that comes to mind is that next thing you know, if there's one too many gremlins spawn like that, they'll might end up saying I'm a ferret. Oh, that's a terrifying notion to think about.
I actually have this really hilarious idea that the gremlin spirit animal, like the gremlin, but as a ferret.
I don't. What do you see the house gremlin as a ferret? Chat, do you
Yeah.
see the house gremlin as a ferret?
I mean, she does exhibit some ferret-like behavior.
Exactly the point.
Okay, so.
Like here's the thing. Like, the ferrets can be chaotic. They can be chaotic fur noodles.
Exactly why I said.
Okay, I don't know how am I gonna make this scarf dangle, but I'm gonna try my best.
Also, like, here's the thing. Ferrets can also make for dangerous predators to smaller animals because they're related to weasels.
Oh no. Oh, that even makes more sense why the house gremlin is more terrifying. She is relentless, just like weasels are.
Yep, just like weasels and stoats.
Wait, Stokes?
Oh yeah, stoats. They're a similar animal to weasels. They're related.
Oh damn, I never knew
In fact, they do something. In fact, believe it or not, they have something called a stoat war dance that is meant to confuse rabbits.
that.
How?
I just get that imagery. It's a little funny.
I am curious yet.
Oddly
how?
terrified?
Listen. First of all, rabbits, they're very, very sensitive creatures, okay? They could
Yeah.
easily get a heart attack for no reason. So,
Yeah. it's
so
not
do
good.
it. So the stoat figured this out. The stoat figured out that a rabbit will have a heart attack if it dances in front of it for a while. And then it just chases it down and takes it by the neck.
Jeez.
Sasha was a sneak but behaved. Would say she's like a white weasel. White weasel used to have Sasha was a sneak but behaved. Oh, okay, that makes more sense now. But man, I think yeah, I think. Come to think about it, the gremlin really does have that ferret / stoat energy, doesn't she?
She really does.
Yeah.
I need to do a quick check. I'm currently trying to get a map sorted out, and I think I may have made it a little too big.
Okay.
Let me go into my creatures. Where is he? Damn, I made.
Okay,
I think I made this.
I am finally home. I am going to get out of the car and get to my computer, and also I'm going to let Daisy out of her kennel, the poor girl.
Oh. Okay, so I think this is looking slightly this is looking pretty good so far. Pretty soon we're gonna get to working on the inks, and then it'll be the flats, and that's gonna be it for him. You're probably wondering why this title has a bit of a dash and S next to it. Well, if we're lucky, I might end up completing 2 of his commissions in one stream. That is to say,
nice.
if we're lucky though, because I don't know how long we're gonna keep going for this stream, so the possibility is there.
Okay.
I have a question for any of you on here. Who here uses Roll20?
We use Roll20 to play the Mario campaign.
Yeah?
It's like I'm trying to align a map with the grid lines, and it's very frustrating.
You know what? You gotta. You know what? Even our DM has trouble with that. You're just gonna have to let that go.
I will never let it go.
I'm sorry, my guy, but if it gets really bad, you have to. Sometimes some battles cannot be won.
Yep.
Wait, I'm getting close. If I get close, then that's a good
But
sign.
yeah, Chad, the prospect of having being part of a stream that's dedicated about how to create a character, and possibly for my second half of the end, let Chad help create a character. What do you think?
I say this is interesting.
I mean,
It's an interesting concept, but it could get chaotic very quickly and hard to manage.
at least for the second half. But the first half is going to be dedicated for those who want to learn how to create a character for D&D. And Shads here does express some interest on D&D, so this could actually help out Shads when it comes to learning how that goes. In fact, I'm gonna
Hello, I am back on my computer.
welcome back. In fact, we might have to call in a bit of the cavalry when it comes to this specific stream. And I know just the peeps for the job.
Oh, there we go. I
Okay.
think I may have got it fully aligned now.
Okay. Woo. Okay, can I see Bruce so far?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I just need to go and do these.
Aha! He's looking pretty good so far.
Thank you. Thank you.
Although I will say his hair needs to be thicker.
Thicker?
Yeah, his hair needs to be thicker.
All right. I'll try my best. And let's see, Jackson. I'm thinking of signing up to Roll20. Yeah. I mean, that's cool. I mean, the more you... okay, I cannot English. But yeah, signing up to Roll20 is not a bad idea. I mean, someday when you're gonna be part of some games in the future, they're gonna ask you if you have a Roll20 account, so that way you can be part of their games. I will know since, well, most of the games that I'm a part of, we use Roll20, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It is worth it, but I will admit it takes quite some time to handle it.
I
That
don't
being
know.
said, Yeah, also, Roll20 will skew they will skew the odds of your dice rolls if you're not subscribed to them.
Yeah, I have learned that the hard way.
Don't know, since that, I don't know, in my end, it's pretty okay to me.
Listen, I've gotten consistently bad rolls since I used Roll20. There's a reason I switched to using dice.
Plus, they don't make the maps very good for these at times. Like, there's just certain maps that just won't look good.
I don't know, my Roll20 seems a little bit of a positive experience so far.
I think that just
But
may be
to
both
each
of our
their
ends
own, I
then.
guess. So let's see. Wonder what kind of campaign would be best to throw shads in first without overwhelming. A one shot would be something something shads would try to learn from first. It'll be like a simple one shot, like a 1 or 2 for session, where he could actually learn the ropes and what it means to be a D&D player.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Shads, what do you think?
Oh, I'd like to be ease into this, so yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, one shot, best way to do it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Can agree.
Another option would be is something like a module-based campaign, where some starter packs out there for D&D are also very helpful when it comes to beginners who are getting into the campaign. Hell, I mean, the Icefire Peak campaign that Cedric once run a couple years back was actually a starter campaign, and it's supposed to be a campaign that should have ended after a few months. It actually went over a year or more because we kind of added additional plots of the campaign to the point it ended something completely different.
Okay.
Ooh. Although there's one upside to all of this when it comes to Roll20 and such. Tokens. Lots and lots of tokens.
Yeah,
That is true.
This is true about Roll20. When it comes
Like-
to that platform, you can use your character tokens to actually represent you to be placed into the field, and you can actually control these set tokens depending on the situation. Most of the time, 90% of the time, it's when we have to go from point A to B when it comes to the maps, and other times it'll be when it comes to combat.
Although, like, I'm saying this right now, I'm just really happy because, like, you know how every once in a while I talk about Steinhardt? I've got tokens for that now.
Oh, good.
Sweet.
Do you wanna like go on?
Later, Afton. I know you're enthusiastic, but we'll
Yeah,
do that later,
sorry.
okay?
Yeah.
Fair enough, like, I might as well show them to my players next session, because I don't want to, like, spoil the mood that we have with them. I want to just surprise them. Like, I love surprising my players with new things.
Okay.
So I hate to diverge the topic from D&D, but would it be all right if I talked a little bit about the character that you're drawing here?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So, for those who do not know, this is Bruce Kisaragi, or I should say Kisaragi, because that's part of what he does. And that's part of what he does. He is a half-elvish ninja from my original concept, the Agency of Magic. He is something of a wildcard character who tends to rely on his wits and his good looks to charm a lot of his opponents, and is not really that good of a ninja, but that's part of his journey. He's more of a show-off, if that makes sense.
I think it does.
Got all that
I
bravado.
mean, I'm getting the vibes when it comes to me drawing this guy.
Yeah, he's basically the type of guy who really is just a ninja for the aesthetic. He's a ninja for the aesthetic because he thinks it makes him look cool.
Does it make him look cool? Does it make him look cool, though?
I mean, he can pull it off. He's got the skills to back up some of it. but mostly he's just trying to impress girls.
Oh, that's, I can already feel the shenanigans coming from a mile away.
Yes, he is very much like if you just put Brock in a ninja outfit and dyed his hair.
Does he have high or low charisma?
He's got very high charisma. Imagine, like, if you take Brock from Pokemon and combined it with Joseph Joestar.
Okay, like, theoretically, I always keep thinking Brock has very low charisma.
Oh, Brock definitely has low charisma. Well, no, No, listen. He's got high charisma, but low luck rolls.
Yes. Like, we can all agree, we've all had that one party member or NPC that keeps us all in line.
I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
I will say this: I'm glad that the anime gave my man the W after so many years.
Right?
Wait,
He finally has a lady friend.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the rock type Kahuna again?
Yep.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
her.
Yes, I'm happy to see that.
I
I've
am
always
so
loved her.
happy to see that too, because my man, I've seen this. I've seen Pokemon since I was a young kid, and I stopped somewhere around the Hoenn region. It's been 6 million years, but what I do know is that I've always seen this man always get the short end of the stick whenever it comes to his luck with girls. So hearing that he finally got finally got his W after so many years, and it's Olivia from Pokemon Gen 7. You know what? It checks out. Checks out.
It does check out.
I mean, I will admit, I do recommend watching Generation 4 because his Krogunk is hilarious.
Oh, Krogunk is brilliant. That's probably the best partner Pokemon he's ever had.
Yes. Also, I liked its relationship with Saturn's Toxicroak.
Yes, just that rivalry it had.
Yeah, just like, I wonder if it actually is in gifts.
Cracker Jacks. Guys, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, but you continue to entertain the chat, all right? I'll be back soon.
Of course.
Okay.
I mean, take a look at this. Take a look at Toxicroak.
Yep, Toxicroak is just right there.
Yeah, it's like Brock's Krogunk just looks at it in a very particular way.
It looks at it and it just feels rage.
It's like, hey you, I will be mad at you, and you're like, you ain't got the nerve.
You ain't got the nerve. Try me.
Although, I actually did wonder, did Brock finally evolve Krogunk into Toxicroak or no?
I'm gonna look this up now.
Yeah, same here.
Let's see. Bulbapedia, do not fail me now. Use Bulbapedia. It's independent. It doesn't belong to fandom.
Makes sense.
No, Brock's Krogunk never evolved.
Damn.
Go figure.
You know what? Honestly, more power to it. More power to him because my gosh, Krogunk did not need to evolve. He was already perfect.
Like, look at this. Like, just take a look at this image on its own. This is perfection.
It's just perfect. It's pretty much a David and Goliath thing, but David just doesn't give a crap. Like, that's just how Krogunk is. He doesn't give a crap, and I love it.
I just like that half the time he's just like hunched over.
Like, most of the time, he's just vibing or, you know, putting Brock down when he needs to. But once Toxicroak comes into the picture, then he just gets all serious. And I love it. I need to play with a concept like that, actually. I think I could do something with it.
Wait, like, you could have like a very charismatic bard and then have like a short stag race be like his monitor.
Actually, you know what? It's funny you mention, because I actually do have a Misty to Bruce's Brock. The kind that would just pull on his ear to get him away from harassing girls, you know?
I mean, now that's making me think of an idea for like a Curse Blood.
Oh,
Like-
for a what now?
Like a Steinhardt race. They're basically like these. They're pretty much like the equivalent of the short stack race for the setting.
Okay. Yeah, I've got. Hang on, I've got a picture. You know, I'm just gonna show you because you know what Bruce looks like. You can see it on the screen. Let me show you what Miranda looks like.
Ooh.
So what Bruce and Miranda both have in common is that they're both half humans.
Ah.
Except Bruce is half elvish, whereas Miranda is half mermish. There she is in the TV chat.
Ooh, that's quite the gauntlet.
Oh yeah, those things are pressure gauntlets. They store water and just pressure cook them until they're at a high pressure, and then just shoot them out with like really big punch.
Oh, like those water guns that people get.
Yeah, imagine water gun, but like military grade.
I'm pretty sure they have them.
You know what? They probably do.
Alright. Okay, I'm back. Okay,
Hey there.
Welcome back.
thank you. It's just, okay, I'm better. I'm much better now. But speaking of Pokemon types,
We were just talking about Krogan.
I have a bit of a question to lay it out there, and this also extends to chat too. What kind of Pokemon type would you consider yourself to be?
You know, I tend to flip-flop between fire, fighting, and steel. That's just what I tend to favor.
Ice and ground over here. Although some people have also looked into me being grass type because of my deer aesthetic.
You know what? I could easily see you with a deerling.
I mean, yeah, I've actually been having thoughts of maybe having either Weirdeer or Sawsbuck be his ace.
Yeah, I can see it.
My actual, both to myself and Afton's aces. Well, I've been flip-flopping with Afton's ace, but mine would be Mamoswine.
Nice.
I'm still...
You know what? Piloswine was the first shiny I ever grabbed.
Nice.
That was back during Gen 4.
Hey!
I'm still trying to figure out when it comes to mine, because I could definitely see myself 100% being on the flying type, but...
Flying type fits your aesthetic, yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
And
Although...
I don't know what other type would actually fit well for when it comes to me. But what I do
I can see you with, fairy types.
Oh,
Or even... what do you think? Steel type?
steel?
Or steel. Well, you know what? You do have that cleric alt outfit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
This is true, but... Flying fairy doesn't sound like a bad idea. For an ace type, I would definitely see myself having Altaria, if you will.
Altaria would so fit your aesthetic so much.
Really good.
What, you know what? It's a flying dragon type. Ooh.
But it
Wait,
does
no,
have that
Mega
mega
Evolution.
evolution where it becomes flying fairy.
No, it becomes Dragon Fairy.
Oh, dragon fairy. Well, the point still kind of stands.
Yep.
But what about you, Shads?
Shads is muted.
What is Chef?
never mind.
What?
If you're a Pokemon type, what would you be having? What would you be you know?
Probably a ghost type, perhaps.
I thought
You know what? Ghost fits you.
I
It
thought
kind of
Dark
does.
would actually fit you. What with all the aesthetic that I've known you for all the years.
Well, ghost dark, yeah. I mean, we can go with that, right?
That okay?
Mhm.
That's even better.
I could easily see you with a Sableye.
I was thinking more of a Spiritomb.
Oh, Spiritomb works.
Let me get a reference for him, for Spiritomb.
You know, I can kind of see it, but Chad, on the other hand, still has what the final say at the end of the day. But what
Sure
about
does.
you, Chad? What is your favorite Pokemon type, or what Pokemon type do you see yourself as?
Before chat answers, I was gonna say, like, I could easily see my ace Pokemon being a Lucario. Easy.
Ah, thanks.
Then I could probably have a Charizard as a starter because I'm basic.
Basic.
Speaking of Pokemon starters, when it comes to generation 1 to 9 for the time being, my Pokemon starters were Charizard, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Piplup, Oshawott. Then it was okay. What was Chestnut's first evolution again? I kind of forgot its name.
Chespin.
Chespin, yep, Chespin. Then Litten, then Cinderace, and then finally it's back to shit, what's the name of the grass cat again?
Oh, Sprigato.
Yep, Sprigatito.
Regatito. Yep.
Oh, out of all the Pokemon types that I picked out, grass was the least type that I've ever picked.
Same though. Let's see. Through my Pokemon journey, it was Charmander, Cyndaquil, let's see, Trico, let's see, Turtwig, Snivy, Chespin, Rowlet, Scorbunny, and I never got to do Scarlet and Violet, so I haven't picked that one yet.
I definitely need to find my Switch so I can actually continue my Pokemon journey. I don't know where I put it though, and that's what worries me.
I hope we didn't lose it or anything.
I
When
hope
it comes
not.
to when it comes to starters, I kind of went through I want fire types, but then when I reached a certain age, I was like, no, what? Let's go with grass and water instead. In order, it would be Chimchar, Cyndaquil, Tepig. Then I went into Superior. I think I went into. Then of course Froakie, and then from there Rowlet. And previous one was Sobble. And then I was going to play Hitsui so I can do Cyndaquil again, but I didn't. But in the new one I am playing with Quaxly? I forget what it's called.
Quaxly.
Quaxly, yeah. I wanted a water fighting type.
Let's see. I like all types, but the types I like most were fire, fighting, dark, and dragon. That actually, okay, fair enough. That actually is pretty cool picks.
My brother favored the dragon type so much.
I mean, here's an interesting question. If you were a gym leader for your type, what would your gym be like, and what would your gym leader team be?
So, I would probably focus primarily on steel types. And I would focus on metallic instruments. So, I would have tuning fork puzzles, I would have trumpets set up. Imagine, if you will, having tuning forks where you got to match up different pitches to each other and you go entirely by sound.
Oh, that's evil. I like it.
You just have to match them up next to each other to move on. And imagine, if you will, you go through trumpet-themed doors, and you come out the other side, and it just blares, and it blares like a single note you're trying to look for.
Man, it kind of reminds me of that one kind of meme that circulated back in the day where a girl is trying to walk away, covering her ears, and there's the the trumpet right behind her, if you will. Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
And what would your team consist of?
Okay, right off the top of my head, if I'm going with a sound-themed gym, I would probably have to have sound-themed Pokemon, right? That just makes sense. So,
Steel type,
and they would have to be Steel types. But I don't necessarily have to have all music type Pokemon. So right off the top of my head, my ace in the hole would be Lucario, because you could say Aura Sphere is like a type of sound. It could just use like sound type abilities.
True.
I would have a Bronzong because it's a bell.
Bronzong's good. I like them.
I would have. I mean, here's the thing. Swords can clang against shields, so I would have an Aegis Slash. And you could easily interpret the shield as being like a symbol. Let's see. A Clef Key because of jingling keys being used in some sounds.
Clef Key is a very good Pokemon. That's own.
So let me write this down. So I've got.
You have to have like if you like what would you
Lucario. Hold on. Let's see. Lucario, Clef Key, Bronzong. What are some other Steel types I could use?
Clang Clang.
Clang Clang?
Or Clang, to be exact.
Are those the gear type Pokemons?
Yes.
Yeah, but that doesn't quite. I guess it has some kind of sound.
If you do not know this, in the Pokemon Black and White movie, those Pokemon were used in a machine that played music.
Bruh.
Wait,
What?
wait a minute. Like gears in a clock.
Give me a second, let me find it.
Hold on. So Clang, like gears in a clock, and the Bronzong is the bell. Okay.
Give me a second, let me see if I can find it. It was literally at the start of the movie.
Hello Slayer Jr. Welcome into the Paper Plane Inn, and can I be a mod? I'm sorry, but I only accept mods when it comes to, people I know or who can actually qualify really well, so, I'm sorry, but it's a no for the time being.
Also, just straight up asking, can I be mod? It is not a good look.
It's not a good
It just tells us straight out that you're not qualified for the job.
Exactly.
Speaking of mods, I definitely need to find some mods that'll actually work well when it comes to my Twitch. I know I got Dave, but Dave is now currently working, you know, and there'll come.
It's gotta be someone who can come into the stream consistently.
I mean, there's many options.
Yeah, there's a few. I'm trying to think. Because I'm not always here, so I can't be the mod.
I mean,
I could easily see Steve being a mod, but again, he's not always here.
No, unfortunately. So I may have
I'm only
to,
here.
ask around for peeps who wants to be my mods. Peeps I know who can be my mod, if you will.
I'm kind of like very select with my thing. Like I have like a schedule with my stuff, so for like a brief moment potentially, but I wouldn't doubt on me.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't find the theme for it.
Anyway, let's see. So I have Lucario, Klefki, Bronzong, Clang. Who else can I use that's like sound based? That's
Well,
also a Steel type.
The only way.
Oh wait, you know what? I did say Aegis Slash, so that leaves us with one left.
Well, when in doubt, consult the Bulbapedia for information. Cat! Oh goodness! Why are you in the middle between Jay and Shaz, looking at chat menacingly? Okay, hold on. This cannot do. Okay.
This will not do.
Hold
They're
on.
just standing there.
Hold on.
menacingly.
Hold on. That is.
They're just standing there, menacingly.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay. Perfectly balanced as all it should be.
Perfectly balanced, as it always should be.
Nothing good happens from the height. Okay, that's That's a good one. Also, hi there, Gracie. Are you still taking a nap under my desk? Or are you being a cute little thing? You are being extra cute. Yes, you are.
I mean, like, if you're needing help finding steel types, let me quickly.
You
go
know-
to the phone, because
You know, what if I had a Melmetal? If I was
ooh,
if I was like an endgame gym leader, I would probably have a Melmetal.
ooh, I may have found one.
Oh?
It's in here somewhere. It's an interesting pick. Bastiodon.
Bastiodon. Hold on. I'm looking this up. The shield Pokemon?
Yeah.
I already have one with a shield, though.
Ooh, wait,
but
there's one. There is one here actually. Tell me, what is your interest with cars at all?
I have next to no interest.
Oh, I was thinking of Room and Reveroom.
Wait,
I don't even know what that is.
Come
Is that from
again?
the new game?
Come again?
Is that from the new game?
I am confused too. Like, what did I just hear? It went 2 years just now.
Here you go.
You know what? I could have Tinkaton.
True, you could actually.
I could have Tinkaton because
What?
hammers are used in instruments.
What is this? Why is it? Why is it a vroom vroom?
It's a steel and poison type.
What are you? What are you supposed to be?
Give me a
What
second.
even?
What
What even?
Let me show you its pre-evolution. I actually like its pre-evolution.
Can you ride on this thing?
There, have you played against the admins yet?
No,
Like,
I haven't reached that far.
Oh, then you're gonna see a lot of them.
Oh no! Oh no!
What is this supposed to be? Is it like based on a little toy car or something?
It's based on car engines.
What? Okay. I know that Pokemon keeps changing and how does this thing eat or sleep or any other living functions? Like, how does that work?
You see the top?
You know.
You see like the top of it? That's its mouth.
What? Oh, hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hello.
We're losing. We're currently losing our minds over. We're currently losing our minds over this Pokemon that's clearly based on an engine.
Interesting. Meanwhile, I
guess you could say it's driving us crazy.
Oh.
Oh. Although, like, you got a pretty decent team for like, for 4-5 Pokemon, so, like, I felt like that's enough for like a.
Are y'all seriously questioning the biological viability of a Pokemon when something like Magneton and Cleek exist? Listen, these are supposed to be living creatures, okay?
I mean,
We can't help but question it sometimes. I know it's a cartoon, these things are fictional, but it still makes us ask questions.
I mean, remember they did make a Pokemon for if I'm not mistaken, there is a Pokemon that is just made of inorganic metal. And I'm pretty sure Baitnet is just made from old toys.
There's also a Pokemon that's literally just made of trash and toxic sludge.
Oh, I love Grubbish.
Oh, hello. Hello. Welcome back. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Oh, okay. So we kind of gone over your gym, I presume, like with what you were thinking.
Before that, how are you, Dave? You were trying to say something now?
yeah, today's been an interesting day. So I had to go this morning for an ultrasound examination, which was something.
Oh, how'd it go?
It wasn't bad. The healthcare system here is thankfully covering everything, so I'm relieved about that at the very least. It'll
Oh,
take
thank
2
goodness.
days.
That's
It'll
good
take
to
2
hear.
days before I actually get a information from my doctor as to the results of the thing. I'm hoping at worst it's something called a varicocele vein.
So.
Okay.
That's one piece of good news. That's one piece of good news. I'm. Okay. I can breathe easy now.
It's
Yeah.
not necessarily good news. I don't have the results yet.
Oh!
Right.
Okay. I'm clutching my breath again.
It's probably, I'm hoping, again, neither of the prognosis that the doctor gave me were fatal conditions. It was either a hernia or a varicocele vein, which is just like an inflamed vein inside of a certain part of the body that I'm not comfortable talking about.
You know,
Right,
fair.
You're right. You're entitled to your privacy.
And then after that, there was the trip back, which was more interesting because public transport thankfully actually works here, but sometimes you get unlucky. In my case, I decided to stop in for lunch nearby the place where I had my ultrasound. I came out at pretty much the right time to see my initial bus back driving off without me.
Oh no!
Anyway, half an hour waiting later, which wasn't too much of an issue despite the like, what was it, 27-degree heat, 28 degrees Celsius.
Ouchies.
So that wasn't too much of an issue. What was more interesting is that there was a woman who was initially lost because she was unfamiliar with the bus routes around the area.
Fair.
And so she ended up missing her appointment, but she needed to get back to a certain station. So at that point, I just decided, you know what, fuck it, this is already an unusual day. I'm already out of the office. I might as well help this person. So they came back on the same bus route I was going anyway with the next bus, and I walked them to the next bus that they could catch to their main bus station so that at least they could get home. It was just my good deed done for the day. But yeah, apparently their eyes weren't great, which is why they were struggling.
Oh, poor thing. I hope they actually got to their appointment in time.
No, they didn't. It was at that point it was a thing about getting them home.
Oh. Well.
Either way, she got on her bus and she knows her route home from that station, so.
That's good. That's good.
If nothing else, I've done a good deed today.
Yeah, that's amazing to hear.
Let's see. Artificer, hello, hi, welcome to the Paper Plane Inn. I'm Mikota Nui, and we're doing commissions today. And how long does it usually take for an average artist to make a commission? I know, pretty dumb question. Well, it depends on what kind of commission you, the artists have to have received. Because some commissions can be done pretty quickly, others take a lot more time. Because the first commission stream that I did a couple weeks back, I managed to make plenty of time done by just getting 2 plushie commissions that were easy to make out of the way first. And then afterwards, it's followed by a flats commission, which doesn't require me to do a lot of rendering. But after this flats commission, I still got plenty of full details commissions I need to do. And looking at my list, I got, let's just say that I got a plenty, if you will. And
Yep.
those are going to require a lot of time, but not as much time as the top tier of my commissions, which is the full extra details and backgrounds commissions. And that's the ones that do take more time than they should. So, to put this into perspective, a plushie commission would take about less than a day at best, about a couple of hours at best. A flat commissions could take about several hours of the day at best. full details also would take about, what, at the best case scenario, would take about a day to finish, if not 2 days. The last details, which is like extra details and backgrounds, depending on the commission, about 3 to 4 days at best. Does that make a lot more sense?
Yeah. And also, it usually takes me a lot of time because I've got other life things going on whenever I'm asked for a commission, so I have to somehow work it into my schedule and find the motivation and time block to do it.
That also is another factor when it comes to commissions, that depending on the schedule the artist has, some commissions can be done very quickly, others don't, because artists are still people. We still have other things that other things and responsibilities to take care of, if you will.
Like jobs, for example.
Yeah,
True.
This is true. Let's see.
Just needed some insight because I said once to someone I could get it done in like 3 to 4 days, especially with more details in cell shade. They laughed. I digitally drew a full 4 pages of backgrounds for a comic in 1 day. How?
That's actually a feat. I applaud you. I really am.
Yeah, like
if you're
as
going at that rate,
an
you should be
artist,
paying
if you're
the premium rate.
exactly, you should be paying a premium rate if you can go that fast.
Speaking of real life, I'm gonna have to get going because D&D. I have to do D&D in like 6 minutes.
All right.
Don't worry about it, bud.
All right, you have a good evening, all.
All right. Good night.
Good night for now.
Good night.
Yeah. That is actually a feat. I applaud you. I really do.
Same here. Like, here's the thing. Like, the best way to determine your price is to take 3 different things into account: speed, quality, and effort. So, time, quality, effort. That's the 3 things you got to take into account. How much time does it take you to make it? How fast can you get it done? And what is the quality of said product? Because here's the thing: if you want something cheap and fast, then time is not a factor. Or no, hold on. If you want something cheap and fast, quality is not a factor. If you want something fast and with high quality, then hold it.
Yeah, you're.
Give him a moment to get his ducks in a row. Give him a minute
Hold
to
on,
get his ducks
hold
in a
on.
row.
The
Hold
condition
on.
triangle, I believe, is what you're referring to. I don't know what the formal term for it is.
Hold on, I know what I'm talking about. I swear, it's just my mind is scrambled. Okay. If you want something cheap and fast, the quality will suffer. If you want something fast with high quality, then the price goes up. If you want something cheap, or if you want something with high quality at a low price, then time is a factor. Then time is not a factor. It's going to take time. That's what I was trying to say. Holy crap, I was talking too fast.
Well, it's fair point, and I'm finally getting to work with all the commissions that I posted earlier this year.
Yep. Oh my goodness. And I was more than willing to wait on this. I'm a patient guy.
Yeah, cause I think when it comes to me as an artist you commission to, my time is not the best when it comes to me. I'll finally be honest with myself with that. There are days I will actually pump out a commission fast, others not so much, because I also got other projects I also got other projects that I also need to take care of as well too. So
It's the juggling act, isn't it?
it's the juggling act. No artist is exempt from this. So I'm trying my best to actually get to finally get to work on this once and for all, so I can actually take in more commissions, if you will.
Yep, and I hope you're enjoying drawing this character.
I am. It's just I am. It's been a while since I actually draw male characters, and I definitely need to do that more often, if you will.
Yes.
That's something I should actually add into my belt too. That I definitely need to find time to. Oh, Artificer Owl, thank you for the follow. Thank you so very much. I hope you enjoy your time here in the Paper Plane Inn.
Artificer also says, I'm sorry I can't show you my art because of the rule, but just remember the name, it could help.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Thank you so very much regardless.
Alright, I'm gonna go look this up. I'm gonna go look this up while you're working on that, just to sate my curiosity.
Alright.
Huh? I'm about to sneeze.
Oh no. Mute, please.
Okay, I'm good.
Do you take some anti-allergens today, my guy?
I didn't.
Then
With all the stuff I've been packing.
I think we found this an easy solution to the problem.
Okay, looks like. Okay, I can't see anything on the page. Let me see if I can look. Do you have like a DeviantArt or a Twitter I can look up? Let's see. The Artificer Owl. The Artificer Owl user profile, DeviantArt. Okay, let's see what we got. Make experiment. Okay, I don't see a lot. I don't see a lot here. Looks like you got a couple of adoptables. Let's see, a Dragon and Bones thing. Okay. I have to say, you've definitely got a good start so far as to what you've got with your to what you've got going. It's very distinguished.
Okay.
Yeah, very distinct. Very distinct. Just keep at it.
Okay, time to draw these spikes.
Oh, I has been pinged.
Oh?
And it's just in the theater.
Ah,
They were just replying to something I said.
I thought they might be replying because they might they're trying to get your attention since your commission is up.
Oh, my commissions are closed right now because of, moving.
I was referring to like how I'm drawing your commission for today.
Oh, right. So wait, can you repeat what you said before then?
I think they're probably pinging you because since me drawing your commission is up,
No, it was a different conversation.
Ah, oh well. It's okay. Alright, I guess it's now time for us to shrink down this the pen size to that of 4 and start fixing. There's a lot of fixing. There's a lot to unpack here, but I can actually make this work.
I like the pose that you chose here. It's very over the top, something that he'd do.
It took me a while to do some research on the web to find the pose for the job, but let's just say when I finally got to find the pose for it, I immediately start using it as a reference for these poses.
Gotcha.
Oh, Callie, hi! Welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn! Long time no see! We're just in the middle of doing Jay's commission, and this is gonna be your flats commission, so odds are, once we're done with the line art, that'll be it. We're gonna go straight to flats, and that'll be it for his commission. I'm debating whether or not should I actually do his other commission, but we'll cross that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I was curious, did you start a sketch yet already, or?
I haven't.
Ah, so you'd be starting from scratch.
Yep.
That's okay.
Hence why I'm a little bit on the fence, but again, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I'm just gonna post up in my claimed corner of the inn. Don't mind me. Oh, what is Callie doing?
Well, that's okay, Callie. Your favorite table and chair is ready for you to stay and rest in, But I will say this. I actually brought this one conversation with Steve back when we're staying in the ranch, and this is related to the Pokemon types subject earlier today. But part of me is debating whether or not should I actually draw Ness as a Pokemon trainer, if you will. It's just,
Well, have you thought about what kind of type she'd use?
I'm kind of on the fence. It's either going to be normal type or it's going to be either a fairy type, if you will. Because there are some Pokemons that do overlap normal fairy. I'm just on the fence on which one is the best one for the job. But then, because normal type is pretty much one of the weaker types, if you will, in terms of the in terms of all the types out there. But then again, normal types are nothing to be scoffed at if you use them just right. Just ask Whitney.
Oh yeah, Whitney. She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing, and she traumatized many of players during second gen Pokemon.
I still get flashbacks to that dang milk tank of hers.
Oh yeah, 100%. Stream lagged. Uh-oh. Am I doing okay? Am I?
Yeah, you seem fine. I think your internet just briefly. I heard you go short a bit on Discord for a bit, so I think your internet briefly.
Oh, I thought that was me for a second. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. You're fine now.
Okay, that's one piece of good news. But yeah, I'm debating on whether or not should I actually pick normal type for Ness, if you will. Or it's either that or fairy type. But what do you think?
I'd say normal type. There's a lot more you can do with it.
Really? Elaborate.
Yeah. Well, think about it. Normal types are better all-rounders, whereas fairy types are a lot more of a niche type. Plus, they have more weaknesses.
Wait, what? Fairies
So,
have more weaknesses?
normal-
Fairy has more weaknesses, or normal has more weaknesses?
Fairy has more weaknesses. Because the only thing that normal is really weak to, normal attacks don't do much damage against rock and steel types, but they're especially weak to fighting types. Whereas fairy types are weak to other fairies, dragons. Oh wait, no, dragons are weak to. Are dragons weak to fairies?
No, dragons
Hold
are
on.
weak to fairies.
Okay, well they're definitely weak to steel types and fire.
You know, seeing that they're actually weak to steel types, it kind of rings true to the fairies of old, that fairies cannot handle iron.
Yeah, that's where they got the idea.
Let's see, 10 bits for 2 jugs of. You know what? If you want to do that, Raging Rana, go right ahead.
Wait, we're talking cow's milk, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think I was assuming? What do you assume I was that kind of milk was from?
You know what? It could have been goat's milk.
That is some type of thing.
I don't think I've ever actually had goat's milk.
It's strong. It's very strong.
Yes. Yeah, I remember.
It's better for making cheese than actually drinking it.
Is it that bad?
Listen, if you want to drink goat's milk, it's an acquired taste.
Oh, okay. Plus, Steel Fairy kind of has the magic dies in the wake of technology vibes.
Oh.
Right. Suddenly, my time doing collabs with Ruby about talking about changeling to dreaming makes more sense. But yeah, so I guess normal type would pretty much work for Ness then. Would be an interesting build to actually try to play in Pokemon one day, but I guess.
No, I'm just imagining Nessa with a big old Snorlax.
Nah, I already have another bear type of Pokemon that can.
Ursaring?
Aside from Ursaring, there's also another bear type Pokemon that I also see Ness have. And that's the Stuffle, if you will.
Oh, the Stuffle line, that's right!
Yep. Which is both,
Beware!
Yeah, and which is both normal and fighting, if you will.
Yep. Stuffle and Beware are deceptively strong.
Despite having a stupidly cute exterior.
Textbook definition of a word, don't judge a book by its cover.
I could definitely see it for sure that it's a gift from somebody she knows very well. 10 points to Gryffindor. Who can guess who gave her that? Going once.
My gosh, I'm forgetting. I'm...
Going twice.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. I know I'm shooting myself in the foot for this type of spoiler, but I don't give two. But I don't give 2 cents. I think it'll be kind of cute that she got that Stuffle as a gift from Lou or something. Cause I see.
Oh, I was thinking of that guy. I just couldn't remember his name. I was like, crap. Who's the big guy?
I would say this. He definitely would have either a fighting type or a steel type, if you will.
I could easily see him with a fighting type. You know what? I could see him with like a Hariyama.
Hariyama?
Yeah, the sumo Pokemon.
Oh. I also would see him. I also would see him that it also is a bit of a tell on his character, if you will. That he's the type who has these incredible Pokemons from the fighting types, and then among them he has a phalanx among of the rest.
A phalanx?
Yeah, a phalanx.
Is that a Pokemon?
Yes. Yeah. Hold on. Let me go get the little Munchkins.
Because I know what a phalanx.
Oh!
I know
No! Listen! It's the ones that, it's the soldier ones that look like a caterpillar. They're assembled in a row.
Well, it's not just caterpillar, but they're basically these cute guys. Look, see? Let me just go here. Let me just bring him here. These guys.
Yeah, those guys. That's what I was talking about. The guys that look like a caterpillar.
I see why they're called phalanx, although ironically they are not standing in a phalanx.
Well, their default position is they stand in a row.
Hold on.
That's just what happens when they attack.
Hold on, Dave. Hold on. Here's what a phalanx looks like when they're on the motion.
I mean, I can understand why they're called phalanx.
What were you thinking of?
Where do you well, do you know where the name phalanx comes from? Because that's what I was thinking of. I will show you.
Oh
1 second.
man, this is fan art, but look at this. The hypothetical Gigamax for a phalanx. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, that's such a cool design!
It would have been such a cool design. Holy shit! Look how beautiful this boy is.
Game Freak, you missed an opportunity.
So let me see here.
You know what? Actually,
I'm
Game Freak is kind of known for missed opportunities. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Right. So
Yeah.
Let me quickly grab this image and post it in TV chat. This is what I think
Well, Raging Ronic is dead in the chat.
Okay, isn't that the same thing?
I don't know, but still,
the phalanx. Yeah, the phalanx is the name of the Greek shield wall formation, so basically the same thing. Hence what
Yeah,
the name.
that's where it gets its name from. I don't know where the confusion is.
He's
For
referring
some
to this
reason-
one, chat. Dave is referring to this one. Yep.
There is one other type of phalanx, but that's nickname more than anything else.
But yeah, I could definitely see Lou having a phalanx on his team. 100%.
Absolutely, I 100% agree. It fits him,
It does.
especially when you consider the type of warrior he is.
He is. I also would see Nessa having Tandem Mouse onto her team. Is that weird?
You know what? That would kind of fit her character. I can, like, just imagining her with, like, these cute little mouse Pokemon. I could easily see that. It has a very Disney princess-esque aesthetic to it.
Not to mention, if used correctly, Tandem Mouse is actually fucking broken.
Yeah, so is Klefki.
Oh,
So is Klefki and Aegis Slash. Why do you think I chose them for my hypothetical gym leader team?
I never knew I would learn history today. Says Jackson Dragon.
Here's the thing, Here's the thing. Whenever you sign into one of these streams, you're automatically gonna learn something, whether you want to or not.
Hey, it's the paper plane in. Information floats around here.
Oh my gosh!
Huh?
It really does!
Yeah.
You are talking to the inn's resident history nerd as well, so that's kind of a given.
Yep.
We don't expect history in a Miki stream. Look, we like to talk about stuff because we're smart people. Well, objectively, we're smart.
Some level of smart, if you will, but still smart. And
Here's the thing. We can be geniuses on one topic, but complete idiots on another. You don't judge a fish for its ability to climb. And you know who said that? Albert Einstein.
And hey, it's important to still keep pass on the level of history. That no matter how old you get, or how far into school, or how much you left school, you will always be open to learn new things.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like, knowledge is such a beautiful thing. We need to keep learning and keep just filling our brains with things that interest us. And sometimes things we just don't expect, because if we don't, we may lose a lot of what makes us who we are.
Let's see. Mickey has many books in the inn, all read 10 times over. Well, I did have a bit of a small library here at the Paper Plane Inn for any of my patrons to go inside and actually take a reading to, because why not?
Oh crap! Did I die? Am I gone?
No, you're still here.
You're alive. What happened?
Okay, it got really quiet for a second. I didn't know if you guys could still hear me.
No, you're good.
I think there's
Okay.
a bit of a smallish glitch, but it actually worked itself out now.
Okay. Basically, the point is, I was trying to say that the mind is a beautiful thing, but it's like a muscle. You gotta use it or you'll lose it.
That, and also the mind is a sharp weapon, but remember to not point that knife inwards, if you will.
I'm banned from browsing the books, kept eating them to gain knowledge. What? What?
Oh, there's a long story about that. But don't...
Listen, I've heard of bookworms, but that's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, Cal is very enthusiastic when it comes to knowledge, and it would be actually nice if she didn't actually ruin one of my my third edition copies of certain books I don't think I'll ever get back. I just did have to get.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Don't worry, it did not like cost me like 10 platinum pieces for them.
Oh dear. Listen, I may be an eldritch space god, but I get hungry too. Bruh! Just bruh.
Alright, let's see. We're almost at a stretching point when it comes to fixing up this line art, and afterwards it's gonna be going straight into flats. And we have been streaming for about an hour and 47 minutes now. But so far, we've actually did plenty of good progress and did talk about good topics. But I will say this, but going back into Ness and Lou as Pokemon trainers, that's gonna be a stream I would love to do one day. In fact, designing our characters as Pokemon trainers is also a topic that anyone is free to actually try to do.
Absolutely. It's actually a nice way to, like... It's a nice way to figure out what your character's personality is like, what they enjoy, and what kind of strategy they'd employ if they were, like, serious trainers.
Nessa would definitely be the breeder type, if you will. Like a Pokemon breeder, rancher, whatever actually whatever I can find that works in the Bulbapedia, if you will. Lou, I'm still working on that, but he's definitely there's a Pokemon trainer type out there, but its name escapes me.
Actually, okay, so mind if I share like one of the concepts I had. I'm gonna look up like what I had in mind for my characters if they had a Pokemon team. Let me just see if it's still in my notes.
Let's see. I think when the Grammy throws up, that's really unfermented pixie. No, Raging Roddick. I do not want to have flashbacks to. I don't want to have Vietnam flashbacks where the House Gremlin throws up here. That's something nobody wants to go through. Let's see.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, I found it!
No?
Okay, so for Bruce, the guy you're drawing here, I found that he would focus on water, dark, and steel types. So he would have a Feraligatr, a Kabutops, a Thievul, a Zoroark, a Bisharp, and a Doublade. Although now that I think about it, he would probably go for some... You know what? I just realized. Bruce wouldn't be so much of a Pokemon trainer as he would be a Pokemon contest goer.
Oh yeah, that was a thing! I wish they could actually bring that back, though.
Honestly, yeah.
Let's see, sounds like a barbarian I knew to consume knowledge too literally. The mage wanted to clobber him so many times when, for a time, he tried to sneak scrolls, etc.
Listen, scrolls are not the same as fruit roll-ups.
Now,
They're not nearly as tasty.
I've yet to see a character interaction where the barbarian who doesn't have much intelligence accidentally ate something or did something that gave him a big boon on intelligence, and next thing you know, he became this what did the tropes call this?
I don't know, but
Intelligence Bruiser, yeah, something similar, akin to Beast from X-Men, if you will. I got Steel in that whatever leader type your specific thing was, and a friend ended up making me realize how appropriate it was.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Grog from...
Critical Role? Are you talking like Grog from Critical Role?
It's been a while, and if it is from Critical Role, all I ask is no spoilers, cause Steve and I still have yet to catch up with season 2.
Okay.
I need to bug that man so we can actually spend time together and watch more Critical Role or Castlevania. I feel left out. Okay, I'm fine.
Speaking of Castlevania, I did see a vocal cover of Bloody Tears that I want to show you sometime.
Oh, well, drop it into the TV chat and I'll take a good look at it later.
Oh, speaking of, did you ever get a chance to see that song from Scarlet Pimpernel that I tried to show you like a week ago?
Fiddlesticks, I haven't.
Okay, I'll give you a taste of what the lyrics are like.
Okay.
So, basically the main characters are setting up their disguise in England, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be fops. And one of the main chorus is "La, but someone has to strike a pose and bear the weight of well-tailored clothes, and that is why the Lord created men."
Okay, I understand. Okay, that's that actually does sound kind of fun, but also that was okay. That's a fun lyric right there.
It is fun, and I actually got to sing that part.
Let's see.
For a play.
No spoilers, but man, the way they have condensed events in the show compared to the actual sessions. Yeah, I mean,
they kind of had to with that one guy they had to kick off.
Is it really that bad?
Okay, admittedly, I don't know all the details, but he did say some really, I don't know if he said something really messed up or if he was actually convicted of a crime, but yeah, they basically wrote his character out of the canon.
Oh.
And deleted the videos that he was a part of. Yeah, it was that bad.
He's persona non grata himself.
That's oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, he's no bueno.
Didn't he have like a Dragonborn or something?
I guess I don't keep up with Critical Role. I just absorb it through what my wife obsessively tells me.
Fair.
And
fair,
memes.
fair.
I know about 10% of it. I know the names of the characters, I think.
Though, what have you seen so far? Favorite character? For me, it's gonna be Pike. It's a tie between Pike and what's her name? The druidess again. It's been a while. Fiddlesticks.
I don't know.
But yeah, those two are actually my favorite characters, especially since I do see myself a bit when it comes to Pike, if you will.
Okay.
But I will say this, I really can't wait for the day when that day comes that we do have a ball arc, depending on what D&D campaign that I'm in, because nothing feels like a good camp. It actually feels really nice seeing your character dress up fancy, if you will.
Oh, that reminds me. I started a concept sketch for what Button could have for like formal wear.
Oh?
Basically, I took inspiration from Prince Ali's look in Aladdin.
Oh!
Because it fits him, you know?
I want to say, part of me wants to do a bit of a show and tell about Violet's look, but part of me also wants to hold that back because it's I like to surprise people.
Honestly, mood.
Because I've already made Violet's outfit when it comes to the ball for a ball arc one day, because you'll never know. It's kind of like one of those situations of Better have it and not need it, and need it and not have it.
Right. Like security.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Keyleth. Keyleth, that was her name. Yep. Sorry, it's been 6 million years. Forgive me, chat. But yeah, so I actually have been thinking about one day actually I have been thinking about doing a little bit of a show and tell today, but on the other hand, it's also I also want to keep it secret because it's a surprise. What do you guys think?
I say keep it secret for now.
All right. Keep, as what Frodo would say, keep your secrets.
Fine then, keep your secrets. That was probably a terrible impression.
No, it almost fits just right. But I will say this though, looking back onto Violet's profile images that I've made so far for her for the Mario campaign, I kind of made a slight realization that her hair, I keep drawing her hair a little bit longer.
Like longer every single time, or
longer for each new profile image.
Well, how about that?
Like, maybe it's to signify that the passage of time during this Mario campaign.
Either that or her hair just grows fast. You could just
both is good.
Both is good. Maybe it's something. You know what? What if it's something that Okay. What if it's something that's just like a genetic trait in her family? Their hair just grows fast.
A little bit fast, but yeah, I think I can roll with that. Because let me just bring up Violet's profile images, if you will, when it comes to this dragon girl, this amethyst dragonborn girl, this dragonborn who I'm surprised is slowly growing some level of fans. I don't know.
What was that about OnlyFans?
No, not OnlyFans. A level of fans. Here we go. This is Violet's standard profile image that I made when we started off with this campaign. And this is Violet's second outfit, which I made when after the Mocha Kingdom arc. And let me just bring these two side by side. Bruce, you may have to move aside for a little bit. Do you notice that the hair is slightly more longer than her previous rendition?
I see it.
Yep. Oh, the sprites are not going to be very kind to me when I get this point. What?
Huh?
Okay, they could have started 1980s glam metal rock band if they were in this world at that time.
Glam metal? Oh my goodness.
Well, hold on a second, chat. Let me go get some water.
Oh, we got a raid! We got a raid!
Hi! Okay! Hi, Bella friends! Welcome into the Bella friends and raiders! Hi! Welcome into the Paper Plane Inn! I'm Mikata Nui, and thank you guys so much for for coming by today's The Paper Plane Inn. I truly appreciate that you guys come by.
Hello! Welcome!
Okay. I just had some water in me. But raiders, welcome. I'm Mikata Nui, and today we're actually doing a commission stream. And I was doing a little bit of a show and tell before we actually go back to the subject of today. And oh, Narakon, hi! Welcome to the Paper Plane Inn, and thanks for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. So we're just gonna go ahead and start going back into Bella and friends. Welcome. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. we're just in the middle of doing this commission stream, but we also like to talk about any other subject that comes our way, because this is the Paper Plane Inn. Information kind of flows around here, kinda. I mean, I'm basically your standard barman NPC that you can find in every other game here. You know?
Mm-hmm. Just the innkeeper, nothing else.
Yeah, well,
Nothing else to see here.
Well, that may be true, JC, but I'm also more
Hold
than
up,
that
hold up. What the heck did you just call me?
Jay, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Nothing wrong with that. No, anything but no. I'm fine. I'm going back into work.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bruh.
Hey, don't go Brian at me, Cage. Don't go Brian at me. Not even a gremlin? Oh, the gremlin is the
gremlin is a separate entity.
We still don't know what to actually talk, what the house gremlin is, other than the fact it's may or may not be possibly fey in nature.
Yeah.
All we know, it's just complete chaos incarnate. Okay, and sorry. Oh, guys, I am so sorry, but I'm going into a tunnel.
Speak of the devil, and she appeareth. Oh boy, here we go.
What? Hello. Oh, we got 2 raids today. Hey, welcome everybody to Paper Plane Inn. We'll be British guy. Wow, thank you for the raid. I didn't know Paper Plane Inn can actually have 2 raids today.
Huh.
Also, Ella, I has gremlin. I'm normally innkeeper will actually be doing this. Wizard, do you think I'm actually doing this? I don't know if I'm doing this right.
You are doing fine, Grimolan.
What?
You're doing enough. That's the point. You're doing enough.
Okay, but Raiders, welcome into Paper Plane Inn. I is house gremlin. People, Wizard does not like me showing up because I keep coming from the portable hall in the inn.
That is not. I don't take issue with the portable hall. I believe that would be Stider. I take issue with my bathtub usually being filled up with various forms of alcohol.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with that being filled with cider?
There are better places to put alcohol.
Wow, thanks for a hit pet. Thank you for a hit pet. Wow, thank you for a hit pet.
Also, you put too much in there, and I can only handle so much. I obviously can't drink it, which means it goes to waste.
Wow, thank you for a hit pet again. Thank you.
Well, I mean, alcohol is not just a beverage. It can also be used as a cleaning agent.
Yeah.
Granted, a little too intense a little more intense than soap per se. So.
I mean,
alright, fine. Alright, fine, Wizard. Let me go into the room and fix this. Okay.
Wait, you did it again? What are you doing? More importantly, where did you get all the power tools?
Yeah, seriously, does the innkeeper even have power tools?
It
I
is
don't
done.
think so. What did you do?
I put running water back in the bathtub.
Let me guess, it's a bunch of water droplets that have feet on them and they're running around.
What are you talking about? I am not that afraid.
Did you at least remember to put the taps in as well?
Let's just say House Gremlin has redirected Cider to go elsewhere.
That doesn't answer my question. And more importantly, where's the cider?
Hold on. Someone actually gave me to do this redeem, so... Yeah!
Dang it, even coming from the gremlin is cute.
Don't get Gremlin Chucky or she gets zombie. No! Ask Gremlin the man sacrificed by Chucky.
Gremlin,
Yes.
where did you direct the cider to?
I did nothing but teleport cider for 3 days.
Wait a minute. If beer is just liquid bread, and teleporting bread causes tumors, does that mean?
Oh no. So, and so fellow residents of the Paper Plane Inn, if you happen to see a liquid monster with teeth and tentacles, please alert the innkeeper immediately, and we will take care of it, post haste.
Well, on the bright side, it should be fairly easy to deal with, given that it's made out of alcohol, so we can just set the damn thing on fire.
Well,
That only takes care of one part of it.
Alcohol burns real good, so...
No, House Gremlin would not. No, House Gremlin said since House Gremlin she was gonna make mistake as that guy, so I'm going to stay quiet.
Gremlin,
Well, then again, the monster we got, the monster we got the first time only happened after teleporting the bread, several times over. So it probably will be fine. Yes, for 3 days. This is what happens if you teleport bread for 3 days at a time. So I think we're okay.
We will see about that. I mean, I was kind of hoping that you would just give me a cider dispenser, but okay.
Well, House Gremlin is now installed tap inside Wizard's room.
See, I can't. I mean, if it's in someone else's room, it's not that bad.
Well, to be fair.
See, I can't drink the stuff. Can't drink the stuff. I just have soda.
Yeah, so I'm not opposed to it being in my room, and if it's on a tap, then we're fine. It's if you left the pipe untapped in my room that we would have a problem.
Well, House Gremlin has to take care of it. Ah, okay, fine. Alright, fine. I'm going back into portable hall. Wizard.
Yes.
Wizard.
Yes, Gremlin.
I teleported old cider into shed. Wah!
We have a shed.
There's a shed?
I'm gonna have to ask the innkeeper about that one. Heaven
Okay.
forbid what the Grim Reaper. Did I just say the Grim Reaper?
Oh my gosh, the Grim Reaper. That sounds hilarious.
Heaven forbid what the gremlin may have also stored in there aside from cider.
Wait, if there's cider, that probably means it'll attract insects. Because it's made out of fruit juice, isn't it?
Alcoholized fruit, but technically, yeah.
Right, fermented fruit.
Welcome back. The gremlin has apparently moved the cider to the shed.
Wait, what? Why would she put this up? Wait, shed? Okay, hold on a second. Let me just go and to the shed real. Let me go take a look real quick. It can't be that bad, right? Like. No, it's bad. That is actually okay.
What happened?
I think okay, that's yeah, I think we're gonna need to take care of that shit after the stream.
What did you find in there?
I think I'm gonna have to yell at the house gremlin later.
You're avoiding the question.
Let's just say it's nothing good. Like, really nothing good. Like, or better yet, send my salamander but Oh yeah, we definitely would need one of those. Yep. Oh no. It's currently contained in the shed for now, but the key word is for now.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. I don't know what could get any worse. Let's see. Dragons, he will drink it to extinction in 5 seconds. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
In paper plane in boss battle, cider elemental.
Oh no.
Okay, how would I actually say this? I think, whatever just grew into that shed that the house gremlin teleported to. Dave, a question.
Yes.
Are slimes supposed to have are oozes supposed to have teeth?
Oh no.
Not to my knowledge. It's
As I understand it, they're not supposed to have bones. That's theirs anyway.
yes. Are you sure that's a regular ooze?
No, this one has teeth, and yeah, this one. I think we may have to. I think we're gonna need the cavalry for this one.
Well, great. I don't know what to do.
Oh no! Don't worry. So long as it's not doing anything rash, I think we should be fine. We should be fine so long as it's locked up into the so long as it's currently locked up in the shed. I managed to ignite the runes. It's currently locked up away. I don't know how long for though.
I mean, we're not hearing boss music right now, so it should be okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
A monster made of a blob of alcohol. Isn't that a yeast infection? I'll be waiting by the runes. I'll take care of it. Wait, what are you doing, Cal? What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
I mean, I can just set it on fire. That'll work.
Can you?
I mean, you call me. The Grona calls me a wizard for a reason, so.
Okay, maybe you can give it a shot and try to take care of it. I mean, yeah, I really hope that you can really take care of it. I mean, it can't really be that bad for now.
I can pull out either a bunch of energy to cast some of my fire sorcery, or I can delve through my spell books and find that one spell called "Fuck this general location" in particular.
Oh, okay. No, this is everything's fine, everybody. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about at all. We're fine. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, everything is fine. No need to worry. I think it's gonna be okay. We're gonna take care of this later. I think. Oh Lord.
Oh
Mickey,
dear.
I think all the patrons here are seeing this more of a menu than a problem. Oh, that is messed up.
Oh dear.
What is chat gonna do? What is chat exactly? What is my patrons gonna do? Chat.
I don't know, but I feel like it might have something to do with this.
Oh no! Just make sure not to get too close or you'll be bored to hell. I only promise to try! Oh no. Oh, this is, don't worry, we're gonna be fine. Everything should be okay. Oh boy. This is, yeah, this should be fine. We're gonna be fine. It's currently locked up in the
Just to
room.
be clear, when it comes to monsters and eldritch horrors, the Paper Plane Inn does not condone Why did that not work? The paper plane does not condone.
That place was funny until they made a giant spaghetti monster.
Yeah.
New place where they serve flying spaghetti monsters. Tasty. I don't know how is that anywhere tasty, but okay.
You know, like, here's the thing. Even if we combine our might, I feel like fighting that monster will be unbearable.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
But hey, that's just wishful thinking.
There are monsters made of spaghetti, Mickey. You know? Okay, fine. It's just...
Hey, if you're fighting against a monster made out of spaghetti, you really gotta use your noodle.
The context of noodle may or may not be a problem.
I just hope it doesn't get to grow even further. So long as it stays inside the arcane bubble, it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. I just need to wait for the cavalry and everything will be okay.
Oh, Mikoto?
Yeah?
Are you gonna get that, oh wait, are you working on that net, oh, okay, you are working on that texture. My apologies.
Yeah. I have brushes. The power of brushes compels me.
You know what? Fair enough. He's looking good!
Yeah, and I'm actually happy how he turns out.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
Wait a minute. I'm using the wrong layer. Okay. There you go. 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 Okay. What do you think of this one?
I love it. He looks fantastic. Although, could I ask for one extra thing to add there?
Yeah, sure. What's that?
So, his natural hair color is black. I was wondering if you could add some strokes along his hair to show, his roots.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh.
his natural hair color is black, but he dyes it red.
Okay, this is gonna take a little bit of a hot minute, but let me try to pull something out of. Let me try to see if I can pull this off.
If you can't, no worries. It would just be nice to see.
Okay, so let's see.
I tried to do it in the reference that I gave you, but I think I failed.
I used the wrong layer for this. Okay, if brushes were otherworldly beings, they probably have a magical paint or ink. Yeah, that may be true. There's a funny monster from the deck of many. Look up the gray booze. What? Why is it called the gray booze?
The gray booze.
I am a
Also,
beard.
hi, Steve. Hi, Steve.
Hi, the house gremlin did it bad. Honey?
So, you're coming in real muffled, bud.
That's because I'm
Yeah, you're coming in real quiet. At 100% volume, I almost didn't pick you up.
How about now?
A little louder, yeah.
What did the house woman do?
She teleported cider.
He teleported liquid bread. We now have a cider blob monster with teeth in the shed.
Honey? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm in the wrong layer for this. Okay.
Oh jeez.
Oh dear. Do they have tumor? Does it have any tumors? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. And I don't know. Again, it's like an ooze with teeth. It's like an ooze.
It's an ooze with teeth, tumors, and just miscellaneous garbage.
It's like
Just
what
miscellaneous chunks. That's the word I'm looking for.
It's like somebody had taken It's like somebody had given the gelatinous cube some level of personality and a level of teeth into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Why is Chad so interested in trying to fight this thing? Or worse, I don't know.
Again, I'm fairly confident that between a light domain cleric and a phoenix sorcerer, as well as the myriad of other fighters available in the inn, I think we'll be able to handle it.
Thanks for the head pat,
I'm
Billy,
just-
Thank you.
See, I'm just a comedian. I'm not. I don't have any powers to speak of unless I. Like, give me a stick and I can bonk something, but I don't have a lot of fighting experience.
This should be a teachable moment. Don't get addicted.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That's a terrible allegory. That's a terrible. Okay, well, what do you think? I added some bits of tough into tufts of black in there, but that's
Yeah, that works.
okay. Okay. Seeing that we've been streaming for 2 hours and 23 minutes, we're gonna have a bit of a 15-minute break. And wait, do I have it in me to actually
I has a pepper.
Aww. No powers? You will make an excellent croc. No! Don't do it, Atariaka! No! Don't! Just.
Hey, listen. First of all, Ontarioku, crocodile chow. Really? I can take on a crocodile because I know their weakness.
Well, I guess we could take a bit of a break, and I think maybe, just maybe, we could actually do the second commission after this. Yeah.
Ooh,
Wait.
people, you are not ready for the second commission.
Let's see. It's 5:24 here on my end.
Hey, are you coming to check in on Daddy, Daisy? Are you coming to check in on Daddy?
Jay, how would you feel if I tried doing the second commission? But only stopping at the flats for the time being, and I'll do the second rendering after stream.
You know what? If you can at least get the sketch going, I'll be happy.
All right, deal. But until then, we'll take a bit of a 15-minute break, and I'll see you guys pretty soon.
Yep. And we'll just keep you entertained. That being said, the guys in the chat, not so much the innkeeper. Okay. Okay, so what you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, not too much. I'm just, chilling. I might actually just grab a drink, which will take me a few seconds.
Okay, well, do you want to see how Daisy's doing right now?
Yes, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to the phone so I can put on camera. Let's see here.
Also, hello, Cat.
Hey, let me just turn on the camera. Hey. Hello, baby. There she is. She's just woke up from a nap. Yes, is doggo. Oh, hold on. I gotta fix my ears first. There we go. She is barking.
Are you a walker? Yes.
Look at her. You just want attention? Is that what you want?
Baby dog.
He is a cutie. You just bored? Are you bored? You just bored, doggo? Oh, look at her. Look at her. She is.
Oh, you're so fierce. You're so fierce. Daisy, hush. Hush. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Yes, that's a good girl. I don't know how well you guys can hear her.
Yeah, I think Discord is probably muting out anything it doesn't recognize as human speech because I catch little bits of her barking every now and then.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
I've grown into.
Yes, Daisy.
I've definitely grown into more of a cat person over the years, but that's mainly to do with the fact that I had dogs in my first decade or so, and then we switched over to cats in the next one.
Aw.
So
I'm
mom-
someone who can enjoy both dogs and cats, but I prefer dogs.
Yeah, I mean that is the same with me. I'm more inclined towards cats, but I do appreciate a happy dog as well.
Understandable.
But yeah. So my mom had 2 Jack Russells, one an older one that she lived with for a long time named Lucy, and another one named Humphrey.
Aw, Jack Russells are cute.
Jack Russells are cute, although Lucy gave new definition to the meaning of the word bitch.
I see. Let's see. Time for a drink. What am I in the mood for? I'm gonna grab a Pepsi. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. I'm actually excited to see Makoto draw the other commission that I have set up.
Hey, I'm gonna grab my own drink while I'm at it.
Do you want to see the character as reference? I'm just go ahead and post in the sheet. You'll see in a sec. And ba-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-do-do-do. Ha 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 hum. In the night, under pale moonlight, I take up the charge, fighting through bloody tears, carve the way through the castle black, hear the whip crack, like it has all these years into the darkness, peering, hear the bells, the final hour nearing. Ah, there it goes, it is uploaded. I guess I'm just kind of by myself for a minute. I could always do a little... I guess I could sing a little bit more. Let's see. What do I feel like singing? Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Oh, thank you, Artificer.
I still don't know the proper pronunciation for it, whether it's Artificer or Artificer.
Artificer. I feel like both can be used interchangeably.
Artificer? I hardly know her.
Oh, brother. Super Mario RPG, if I could ask you to play with me, only if it wasn't a one-player game, something about it just isn't the same. Entering the forest came with ease, now that I'm lost, someone help me please. How could I remember what brought me here? There is a story to tell and a near. Once upon a trip, a giant sword came down and crashed into a world just made of stars, and then he scattered to and far. Mario and all the crew on an adventure fun and new, follows them as they continue on a quest to save me and you. There are many secrets in this land, up in the clouds and beneath the sands. Deep within this labyrinth there is a place. If you go looking you might go insane. Exiting the forest is very simple. All you do is follow these patterns. Exiting the forest is very simple. Listen to me or you'll regret it. Hello, Geno's too. Oh, Daisy's trying to sing too. Sorry, can you hit me? Am I just making a lot of noise that you don't understand? Yeah? Am I making a lot of noise? Do you not like it when I'm in this chair?
Also, on a completely different tangent, the other day, my neighbor came knocking at my apartment door. She was asking whether I knew who the cat that was sitting on her balcony belonged to.
Oh
The thing is,
dear.
we're up on the 18th floor.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So somehow there was a black cat on her outside balcony on the 18th floor.
Oh my goodness. Although now that we were talking about like artificers versus artificers, that brings me to another tangent. I was talking with my friends about how to pronounce the word ocarina. A lot of people pronounce it as ocarina, but I pronounce it as ocarina. And it actually, so the ocarina as we know it today got its name in Italy, and ocarina was actually the original pronunciation.
Ah, of course.
But both are acceptable.
It's a dialect thing. It's like
It really is a dialect thing, but
tomato,
I prefer
tomato.
like I prefer the word ocarina because it sounds so much more pretty. Like ocarina. See, it sounds so much more melodic.
Yeah, it's a tomato thing, and anybody who says tomato is wrong.
I disagree. Tomato is the correct pronunciation. It's clearly
as somebody coming
who
from
the,
South
like,
Africa,
who the heck says tomato? Who the heck says tomato?
Basically, anybody who speaks the Queen's English effectively.
Well, guess what? I
suppose now.
Well, guess what?
English.
I don't speak the Queen's English because I speak the language of freedom.
Yeah, South Africa is kind of weird in that half the people speak in one English dialect and half the people speak in it in the other. Like, because it's hard to explain. Like, half of us pick up Americanisms from media, and half of us tend to pick up our stuff from the older British style of speaking that used to be prominent.
Daisy, sit. Although, funny enough, apparently the American accent for English was the original accent for English.
I don't know about the accent per se, but I'm not an expert on accents. I do know that American English is closer to older dialects of English than modern
than the modern Queen's English, right? Because that's how the nobles spoke, apparently. Daisy, do I have to lock you up? I will lock you up if you're gonna give me attitude, bro. Hey, I'm the alpha here, okay? Okay, that's it. You've earned yourself a timeout. Come here. Don't you run away from me. Daisy, sit. Okay. Hey, Daisy. Great. Daisy, great. Come here. Hey, Daisy. Daisy, come. Great. Close the door. Go. Okay, we're good.
Put her in timeout.
Put her in timeout. Daisy's gotta remember who's the boss. Okay. By the way, I did not just pick her up and throw her in the kennel. That would be cruel. I told her to go in the crate and I gave her a treat. So I'm not a heartless parent, I swear. Although note to self, after Although, note to self: after the stream, I do need to take her out, like for a walk.
I would certainly hope that's what you implied.
Yes, obviously, I meant a walk. Like, my gosh. I just realized a lot of the phrases that we use for mundane things could be used for murder.
That's the thing about English. We have so many sometimes contradictory phrases that mean the same thing.
I know. And here's the
Burning
thing.
something down by making it go up in smoke, for example.
Like, here's the thing. English is arguably one of the most flexible languages in the world. That's why it's the best language for puns. It's just the best language for puns. Japanese is a close second, though. Like, Japanese is pretty close to English when it comes to pun making. It's such a fascinating topic to talk about.
Yeah, English in particular mainly has to do with, it's mainly the fact that you have this disconnect between like the higher nobility English, which was quite severely impacted by the adventures of William the Conqueror, which was initially set the court to speak French, or at least Frank Normandy French, and the common peasantry who kept speaking English.
Huh.
And eventually, of course, when William went away, they did away with the French, but certain aspects of the language obviously still had an effect in the speech patterns of the nobility.
You know what? That does make some form of sense. Darn the French. Or rather, the Normandy French.
Yeah, the Normans. If you asked Frank of the period...
Oh my gosh, they Normanized English.
Yeah. Well, they also
Oh my goodness.
Normanized part of French identity as well. But if you spoke to a Frank from this period, they would tell you that the Normans were just Viking invaders, which they were.
Oh my goodness. Maybe that's how English started to get, like, just pieces of other languages.
So, at its core, English is actually...
It's a Germanic language.
Correct. It's essentially the result of the amalgamation, primarily of the English language.
Right, the Anglo-Saxons.
Well, there were three tribes that basically moved across to England in the wake of all the chaos caused by the sweep of the Hunnic horde through Europe. And those are the Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes. You guys complained about getting a history lesson, now you're getting a more in-depth one. And so the two major groups, their language group and cultural heritage became known as Anglo-Saxon, effectively. And the main
I see.
was known as English, which would then go on to become English. But of course, it
Man.
had influence not only from what I mentioned with William the Conqueror, which comes later, but also from Viking settlers, because you not only had the Viking raids, but the Vikings actually settled and never really left the English coast. So they became involved in that identity as well, and so they became at least partially ingrained in the English language.
Man, that's actually cool. Like, I'm a bit of a history nut. I like to know these things, especially since I've got familial ties to Vikings. So hearing that sort of thing, it just it tickles it tickles my fancy, if you will.
It's also claimed apparently that Viking expeditions were the first from Western Europe to arrive on the North American continent. I said the first from Europe because they obviously...
The first in Europe, yes.
Yeah, the first Europeans to arrive on the continent, because there were already people living there. I do want to make that clear.
Yes, there were.
However, their settlements apparently didn't last all that long, although we have found their ruins.
Man. That actually kind of ties into one of the stories that my wife is trying to write.
Hmm.
Okay. Basically, it's a magical girl story about an angel that likes music, and she picked up some warriors from different parts of the old world, be it from Asia, Africa, and like Germany, and she brought them over to America to fight the boogeyman.
It's quite a story.
It is quite a story, and it is I could not summarize it in a way that makes sense, but it ties into my own Agency of Magic concept in that it's a similar universe.
Interesting.
Also, this angel in question happens to be the Easter Bunny. And yes, in that universe, a lot of the legendary figures, think like Rise of the Guardian style, where they're like legendary figures that either represent holidays or are like, or like, you know, change of seasons. They're angels.
Interesting.
Yeah, like the Easter Bunny is an angel. Like Father Christmas is an angel. Jack Frost is an angel, and the Boogeyman would represent a fallen angel. And that pretty much just ties into Rachel's concept. I wish she would talk about it more. She's shy.
It's understandable. Everybody's a bit nervous about.
Hey guys, now we're back.
Actually, welcome back.
Hey!
We had another
Sorry
sudden history
for
lesson.
taking so long for it to for me to get back. It's just that I had to do a lot of other things, if you will, you know. So.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We had an impromptu history lesson, and I was sharing a little bit about my wife's original story.
Let's see. So, for me and my end, I was just actually trying to Okay, hold on a second. I was just looking. Sorry, I was just trying to gather my ducks in a row for the stream and trying to make sure I got everything right in order. Are you kidding me?
What's wrong?
My Twitch and my phone needs an update. Okay, no. Don't wait. It's a quick update. No, okay, I kind of use my phone to actually keep track of my updates for Twitch and all that junk. And also help me keep track of who's still on, just in case for later. But is everyone doing fine or something? Everyone doing okay?
We should be good.
Yep. Yep. We were just talking.
Okay. So oh, wait a minute. Wait, what is this thing? So I was just trying to get everything in my ducks in a row for the next bit of the when I was trying to get my next bit for the you know, the image, if you try to get my ducks in a row for the next thing to do. I got Princess Wallflower ready to go, and hold on. Well, I say ready to go, but ready to use as a reference sheet. And I'm pretty sure that I also took a look into this I also took a look at the shed just moments ago before I before I get ready to work. It looks like it's about fine for now, and I have a feeling that everything should be fine before Steve gets back into yeah, I do have a feeling things will actually be fine and ready to go, and it's just did you guys hear that?
I
Hear what?
didn't.
I just heard a crashing sound or something, and okay. I just heard a crashing. It can't be anything. It can't.
So okay. Is it like a thunder crash, or are we talking like dishes?
What
What?
No, no. Get off me!
Oi!
No, help!
The cider thing has gotten out of the shed, I think.
Oi! Drop her. Now. I am not in the mood for this shit. I said, drop her!
Where am I? Oh God! Okay, I kicked it off. Ugh. Don't you dare come back here! Jesus! Hey, get back here! Get back here, you son of a bitch! Okay. Okay. It's taken care of for now. Keep on
Save it.
now.
Mickey, the canvas got messed up.
Oh fuck. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. It's okay, that's a little bit of it fucked up of just moments ago, but everything should be fine. For now, I can't where it is for now. Okay.
Honey?
I hear script. Well, that was the cider piece. I'm now a little bit livid about what the house gremlin just did. Oh, that is so. Oh. No.
Honey,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're telling me that the thing I told you to keep contained got out.
It somehow got out, but it's taken care of for now.
It got away.
Mickey, your wings are showing. Oh, I must have activated my I must have activated my my telepathy. I must have activated my soul in order to fight off that thing. Okay.
You know what? It's fine. I'm just glad you didn't give us flashbang this time.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's fine for now. It's fine for now. It's okay. Oh fuck.
Honey,
I'm okay.
I literally just got off work. What the fuck?
I don't know. Hey, it was the house gremlin who did that, okay? She teleported cider for 3 days.
Gremlin? Here! Now!
Oh, hey, she won't come. But can that gremlin
Well,
go
actually-
ASMR?
So Ontarioku actually did summon the gremlin a little while back, so.
Oh, well, in that
But
case,
you were busy dealing with that thing.
well, in that case, I'm going straight to a tunnel then.
You best do that.
What? Hello?
Gremlin,
Yes?
we need to talk.
What?
It has come to my attention that you teleported cider for 3 days,
Yeah?
using your portable holes, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, it was actually cider from Wizard's room. I decided to actually change things up for Wizard.
You caused all the cider to coalesce like a goddamn slime, and now it's out on loose!
Well, it's locked up for my time. But I do! I'm sorry! How's Grimmy sorry?
You want to prove you're sorry, little thing? Once we're done here with this little art piece here, you're gonna go out there, find it and bring it back here so I can purge it in holy flame. Are we understood? Crime will get you nowhere. Do you understand?
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen you that angry.
Okay, I'm back. What, honey, what was that? She was actually crying, into the portable hole. What did you do?
He had some choice words.
I gave her an opportunity to redeem herself. Once we're done here, she's gonna go out there and find that thing and bring it here so I can torch it.
Yeah, but you didn't have to go that hard.
I'm not so sure about that, cause yes, it was harsh, but also the actions in question were incredibly reckless.
Well, okay, fine. It's just,
Look, honey, if she manages to bring that thing back, all is forgiven. Till then, she's got a lot to prove.
Okay, I guess.
And for what it's worth, I am sorry for blowing up. I've had a long day.
I can imagine.
I can
Yeah,
only
that's-
imagine, honey.
It's gonna be the same song and dance tomorrow too.
You gonna be okay, though?
No, but I'm gonna have to soldier on.
Well, okay, I guess.
For the record, hon, I'm mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the Grim. Mad at that more, okay?
Okay,
Love it.
okay. Better idea, send it my way. The Chaos Beast needs a friend for guard duty. Are you sure about that, Ontarioko? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, there are some things that... there are some monsters that can't be given a new purpose. This is one of them.
Technically, you are
Plus-
correct. However,
That is
Plus the
beside the point.
Plus, if I'm really being honest here, I just needed something to yell at.
I can imagine. Like, having a lot of that rage is just not good to bottle up.
Oh, thanks for the head pat, Jexo Dragon. Thank you, thank you.
Lord Bloth says, I've been around gargantuan squigs meaner than that. What's a squig?
the squig, the favorite pet of the orcs of the Warhammer universe.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a
Imagine-
little red, or not a little, a massive red pit bull thing that is basically an orc dog.
An orc dog.
Yep.
Essentially, imagine Kirby with a set of legs that resemble that of a dinosaur, about the size of a Great Dane, covered in with lots of eyes across what should be its forehead, with teeth.
You know what?
Great.
Oh, so it's like a Cacodemon, but with more eyes.
Yeah, and it doesn't float.
And it doesn't float.
Yes, they are the
Sure.
favorite playthings of orcs.
Help me out here. Find this boy a squig. I'm not sure he's getting it properly.
Let me see. I shall help you out with that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look at. Oh, I found it. I found it on the gifts. Oh, so okay. It does look a little bit like a Cacodemon, but also like a Pinky from Doom.
Yes.
Something like that. Here's another.
I found it. I found a GIF right there. That pretty much sells it.
Oh yeah, that one just happens to also be carrying a piece of explosive in its mouth.
Yes,
That's a
that
bomb
just happened.
squig.
Yeah. As it turns out, you can do many things with an animal that blindly rushes towards what it thinks is food.
You know what? Fair enough. But I mean, like,
Go ahead.
like, just look at that versus what I'm seeing with like, hold on, let me just pull up a decent GIF. Where's the Doom Eternal You know what? I'm just gonna use the original. I'm just like, look at the Kako Demon and look at the Squig and tell me I'm not wrong for coming to a similar conclusion.
You're not. You're not, but there are some
Indeed,
differences too.
let me
Oh,
put
there's
it this
key
way.
differences for sure.
Yeah, that the Kako Demon, if you wanted it in the 40k universe, you would either need for it to be like a pink horror, a flying pink horror, or for it to be a chaos corrupted squig.
Right. Okay.
I don't think such things exist for the orcs, but I'd say there are some enemies in both Tzeentch's domain and Nurgle's that fit the description of a Kako people.
You good over there, Mickey?
I'm done fine. I'm just concentrated in making this, but I wish I could actually contribute more when it comes to Warhammer 40k, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have offered to teach you.
Oh yeah, there we are. Again, I think the Warhammer nerds among us will happily teach you what we know.
Among Us?
Something tells me that somewhere later down the line, DM Mikoto the Chaos Beast, they can handle the slimy friend. I mean, okay, I'm a little bit of fear, but let me go see what this one is. Otorioko.
Okay.
Okay! I think this is kind of like I have to show this to the peeps too, so they actually have an idea. Is that okay? Because, this is kind of like one of those situations where I cannot, share this.
Oh, okay, sure. Put it in the TV jet.
Hold on a second. There we go. It's going through my, screen share.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. What on earth is that thing?
He said it's a Chaos Beast, so, yeah.
It looks like if the Joker was a frilled lizard scaly.
Yes, it looks like in the Spider-Man animated series, what they did for Morbius was they basically had him undergo the same radioactive effects from a bat bite that Spider-Man underwent from a spider bite. It looks like Joker underwent that.
You know,
Yeah.
you're kind of not wrong. It does actually have those vibes, but it's still pretty cool, though.
It is. And to be fair, I could certainly see that as like a gargoyle for like Warhammer Fantasy for the Vampire Counts faction.
Wait, there are vampires in Warhammer Fantasy?
Huh.
Well, wouldn't that be Blood Angels, though?
Well, no, Vampire Counts are fantasy for Warhammer, not 40k.
Ah,
Yeah, not 40k.
Yeah, so
If I want to go fantasy, I tend to go like Tolkien or D&D. I'll keep the Grimdark to the sci-fi stuff.
Mm. I tend to lean towards Zelda when it comes to fantasy, or Dragon Quest. A little bit of Final Fantasy if I'm in the mood, but it really depends on how it's presented. Because I do not like hyper realistic Final Fantasy. I prefer it when it's more cartoony.
I wish they actually go
Am
back
I-
into that, period of time, I guess.
Like, here's the thing. In my opinion, Final Fantasy VII doesn't work when it's hyper realistic. It needs the anime aesthetic.
Meanwhile, my only experience with anything Final Fantasy related is a certain crossover monster.
Bahamut?
Behemoth.
Behemoth, right. I always get those two mixed up.
Do you I don't know if I got the balls enough to actually fight Behemoth again in Monster Hunter World.
Let me put it to you this way. I want to take on the Ancient Legend, who has more health than regular Behemoth.
By the way, even Mario fought against the Behemoth at one point. And a Bahamut.
Oh, thanks for the stretch.
When did that crossover happen?
And I'm gonna go do the hydrate right now.
So, is it okay if I talk a little bit about Princess Pudding over here?
Sure.
So, chat, for context on who Miki is drawing right now, this is Princess Pudding Wallflower. She is the newly coronated leader of the Dodo Kingdom. Yes, Dodo, not like the bird, but DODOUGH, as in bread dough.
Oh.
That explains why she's carrying the entire bakery.
Yes, she's basically she carries cake for a reason. Yeah, she's
Sorry, I had to.
yes.
No
And
worries.
basically she took over the kingdom so that her parents, King Breadworth and Queen Ares, can retire.
Ares.
Yes, Ares, as
I see
in
the puns never stop.
the puns never stop. Anyway, the Dodo Kingdom is basically full of, you know, some amazing, beautiful locales, such as the Toasty Desert, the Sandwich Beaches, the Rolling Hills, and the Pretzel Forest.
I definitely can see it. All these locations living up to the puns of their names.
Absolutely. I have no regrets over these names. But basically, the concept is... Jay, stop with the puns. Don't think anything can stop him. Okay. Anyways, so basically the whole concept with Princess Pudding is she does take a little bit of inspiration from Peach, but I threw in my own twist on it. She is a princess who doesn't want to be a princess. Not because she's like defying her heritage or anything, but because she has the worst stage fright in the world.
Oh no.
Hence the surname Wallflower.
Oh no. Oh no.
In fact, she once held a presidential election just to get out of being in charge, but she ended up winning by a landslide despite not winning. So now she's both the princess and the president.
Oh no. That's a recipe of disaster right over there. But she does have a cute design regardless.
Absolutely. And I owe a lot of gratitude to Telebot on Twitter for helping me design her. It was his idea to come up with the thick proportions. I just built on it.
I'm just trying my best to and I'm gonna try my best to do the thick a little bit more justice. I do need to try to practice when it comes
I will say she does look a little thin here. She will need to be a little wider.
I know, and hence why I said that I'm trying my best to actually do the thick a little bit of justice, since curvy women is something I definitely need to practice.
Of course.
Zora?
Wait, what?
Is little Zora's a curvy woman?
No, not that kind of curvy. I mean, extra weight.
Honey, I know that Zora's a little bit on the chubbier side. That's what I meant.
Right. Although I feel like in Pudding's case, she's a lot more big boned. Like, here's the thing: she's actually meant to be really freaking tall.
Then what changed?
So nothing changed really. Like she's supposed to stand around 6'5". So she is tall lady.
She just hunched over?
Well, I don't think so. Here's the thing: the original reference does a better job of illustrating that. I feel like the drawing that Yuki Goomba did is good, but it doesn't really convey her height very well. I did put in another reference in the TV chat that conveys it a little better from Devin Quigley. Let me see if I can find the original sketch from Telebot.
I'm trying my best to make sure that this level of thick is just right.
Here we go. All right, here's the original drawing that he did.
Also hot.
Yes,
It does a better job of conveying her height. I'm sorry.
Let me take a
But
look at
there's a
this.
chance I maybe go ahead and work on Saturday.
Do you want me to come with you for that Saturday?
If you like. If you do, it gives us an excuse to go and all out.
Well then.
I would love to. I would really love to. It's our comfort food. It's our comfort place. So, how's this for wallflowers? Is this thick enough for you? I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Okay. That's perfect. That's good. Okay. I'm not freaking out. I'm not. Okay.
I am.
Somewhere in the
Chat
background,
doesn't
you just
take
hear.
that out of context.
Chat, please don't take that out of context.
Okay, I'm gonna make her hands curled up right over there, like
By the way,
so.
Steve, you're coming in a little garbled.
that's because I'm trying to keep my voice down. So one, I don't talk over y'all. So I'm very tired.
Aw.
Okay.
Well, we did say that we're gonna draw until we've actually made the sketch for Wallflower Princess Pudding here, but
You can call her Pudding or Wallflower, like, either works. Pudding is just her first name, and Wallflower is her surname. Which, by the way, her name is a double pun!
Suddenly I'm craving for pudding, but I know I'm gonna be making some muffins after this. Or rocks.
It's funny, because muffins actually do make up, like, the house structures and some of the people in the Dodo Kingdom.
Okay, how is this? Is this thick? Is this the right enough thick?
Is good thick.
Okay, alright, I guess I'll take it as that, and we've been streaming here for like 3 hours and 10 minutes, but I want to get
going like that.
I actually want to get going so I can actually make dinner, since a good meal would actually help fuel Steve up after a long day.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
a solid idea.
Go help your boo.
Hold on a second, let me just go ahead and scale this up a little bit, so that way I can actually have something to work on by the time I get to work on this.
Of course.
Okay, and
I'm just glad we don't. And don't get this the wrong way, Jay. I'm just glad we don't have a game today like we normally do.
Honestly, same. Though.
I think it's a good thing Dom says that we're taking a bit of a break this week.
See, I need the break for moving. You guys probably need the break for, like, energy reasons.
And I'm gonna make rocks in this tonight, and it's gonna be, and it's a dish that requires a lot of my time. But until then, this is where I'm gonna call it here. I'm also gonna see if the house gremlin is also doing okay after what happened earlier. And,
Oh god, that's me. Going full father mode is gonna become a clip, isn't it?
hold on, let me take a look outside. Yep, it's still there. It's still back into the shed. I managed to put a new arcane lock in there, just so it's not going anywhere. But for how long, though, I don't know.
I mean, we're burning the shed.
Hey, there's still plenty of good stuff in that shed. Hold on. There's.
I mean, again, you have a Phoenix sorcerer right here.
I guess it requires a team effort for this slime. But until then, who should we go ahead and raid?
I do have a request for that, actually.
Well, I was just gonna say Yuki Goomba is currently streaming Jack 2. Professor Lambio is working on art.
Calliope is also on too, and so is Kizabum and Esperanza too. Fairbanks is how many are on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. And
did Zora stop streaming?
yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I wish I could actually raid her in time, but what can you do? Okay, so where's my D8? Yeah, here you do. Okay, 1 is Calliope, 2 is Professor Lambio, 3 is Kizabum, 4 is Yuki Goomba, 5 is Jeff McBiceps, 6 is Fairbanks.
You almost said Jeff Bezos, didn't you?
I was going to say that.
What? Hey, hold on. 7 is Esperanza, and 8, we're gonna have to roll again. Okay? Is everyone keeping track on that? Alright, D8, give me my peep for the day for rating. 2. Who did we say 2 is?
Didn't you say Professor Lambio?
Okay, 2 is Lambio then. So we're gonna
it's
go.
Prof_Lambio.
Yep, and let me go make the raid message so that way we can go ahead and do that. And we're gonna go make the raid message right now. There we go. Make sure you guys copy that raid message because we're gonna go ahead and start heading towards Professor Lambio since he's now streaming.
Correct.
There we go. And with this, you got another artist to actually check out their art and actually raid, if you will. But this is where I'm gonna call it here for the night. And actually, I gotta go and make dinner. It's a high, and this dish requires a lot of my time and attention. But until then, this is where I'm gonna call it here. I'll see you guys tomorrow's stream as we're gonna do more Diablo 2. But until then, may y'all have a good night. May y'all eat well and rest well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the Paper Plane Inn, okay? And we're also gonna try, and don't worry about the ooze, and don't worry about the cider ooze. We're gonna take care of that, okay? Much to my dismay.
Fire.
But until then, until next time.
Okay.